Lease deed. So, a lease of immovable property is defined in Section 105 of Transfer of Property Act 1882. It consists of the following elements. First, there must be a transferor and the transferee, that is, the lessor and the lessee, who both agree to the transaction. Now, the lease must be for a certain time, express or implied, or in perpetuity. Third, there must be transfer of the right of enjoy immovable property. Fourth, the transaction must be in consideration of a price paid or promised. In consideration of money, a share of crop, service, or any other thing of value to be rendered periodically or specified occasions to the transfer by the transferee. Now, essentials of lease. So, the essential elements of lease are the lessor have the capacity and the right to grant a lease. Under Section 7 of Transfer of Property Act, every person competent to contract and entitled to transferable property, not his own, is competent to transfer such property, though a minor cannot, his guardian can grant a lease. A manager of a lunatic, the Karta of a joint Hindu family, can grant a lease, but one out of several conveying shares cannot grant a lease unless he is authorized by all the co sharers to do so. The immovable property should be transferable. The commencement date and the period of duration of the lease, the premium to be fixed, the rent payable, and the time when it is to be paid. Duration and commencement of lease. So, the commencement of lease must be certain in the first instance, or capable of being ascertained with certain afterwards, so that both the time when it begins and the time when it begins and the time when it ends is fixed. It is open to the parties to fix the duration of period of the lease. They can even make a perpetual lease where land is let out for building purpose and no period is fixed. The presumption is that it was intended to create a permanent tenancy. Section 106 of TP Act provides that in the absence of a contract or local law or uses to the contrary for agricultural or manufacturing purpose shall be deemed to be leased from year to year, and a lease for any other purpose shall be deemed to be a lease from month to month. Sometimes a lease contains a renewal clause. The renewal may be at the option of the lessor or lessee or of both. The option does not affect the duration of the lessee or of both. The option does not affect the duration of the lease because until exercise it creates no interest in added firm. Lease how made registration. So a lease of immovable property from year to year of or from any term exceeding 1 year or reserving a yearly rent can be made only by a registered instrument. All other leases of immovable property may be made by a registered instrument or by oral agreement accompanied by delivery of possession. The lease deed is to be executed both by the lessor and the lessee. A lease should be drafted as a deed between the landlord and the tenant. Execution and stamp duty. So, leases can either be oral or written and registered. A lease which is permitted to be made by oral agreement will be valid only if accompanied by delivery of possession. If such a lease is reduced to writing, it must be registered, and delivery of possession will not validate it. An unregistered written lease is not valid. A written registered lease should be attested by at least two witnesses. Stamp duty on a deed of lease is chargeable under Article 35, Schedule 1 of the Stamp Act. The amendments made by the relevant state legislation may be studied to find the actual amount of stamp duty payable. For drafting of lease deed, students refer book on drafting of conveyancing.